Now, nurse, what news? What hast thou there? The cords that Romeo bid thee fetch?
Aye, the cords.
Ay me, what news? Why dost thou wring thy hands?
Well-a-day, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. We are undone, lady, we are undone. Alack the day. He's gone, he's killed, he's dead.
Can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo. Whoever would have thought it, Romeo?
What devil art thou that dost torment me thus? This torture shall be roared in dismal hell. Hath Romeo slain himself?
I saw the wound. I saw it with mine eyes. God set them up here on his manly breast.
Oh, break my heart, poor bankrupt, break at once.
Tybalt, the best friend I had. Oh, courteous Tybalt, honest gentleman, that ever I should live to see thee dead.
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slaughtered and is Tybalt dead? My dear loved cousin and my dearer lord.
Tybalt is gone, and Romeo banished. Romeo that killed him, he is banished.
Oh, God! Did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did, alas the day it did.
Oh, serpent heart hid with a flowering face. Did ever dragon keep so fair a cave? Beautiful tyrant, fiend angelical, a damned saint, an honourable villain. Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace.
There's no trust, no faith, no honesty in men, all perjured. Shame come to Romeo.
Blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. Oh, what a beast was I to chide at him.
You speak well of him that killed your cousin.
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Poor my lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name when I, thy 3 hours' wife, have mangled it? But wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband. Back, foolish tears, back to your native spring. Your tributary drops belong to woe, which you mistakenly offer up to joy. My husband lives, that Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt's dead, that would have slain my husband. All this is comfort. Wherefore weep I then? Romeo is banished. Tybalt is dead, and Romeo is banished. That banished, that one word banished would have slain 10,000 Tybalts. Tybalt's death was woe enough if it had ended there. Romeo is banished. To speak that word is father, mother, Tybalt. Romeo, Juliet, all slain, all dead. Romeo is banished. There is no end, no limit, measure bound in that word's death. No words can that woe sound.
Hide your chamber. I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I wot well where he is. Hark ye, your Romeo will be here at night. I'll to him. He is hid at Lawrencell.
Oh, find him, and give this ring to my true knight, and bid him come to take his last farewell.
Thank you. Well done. Well done. Notes well taken. Well done. So, what did you learn? Go ahead. Go ahead, Miel.
Delivery is not directly proportional to emotion. Like, yeah, usually it was like raise your voice, diba? Like, but it reminded me of that one time. I can't remember which play we did that, but I remember Miss Anna, you referenced once a movie where there was a silent scream, where the actress was in so much grief that no sound came out. So I feel like working in these Zoom sessions, we have the luxury to explore um, how powerful silence is. Because in theater, we have to be loud and present, so that the delivery is really important, so everyone can perceive the show properly. But I feel like with this, like we really have a luxury to play as actors and to discover a more subtle side of things. I actually think this might be really helpful in like film acting.
Mm.
After like this training, it might open doors for us. Theater actors, we're so used to projecting, to be able to condense our emotions and to just have it really concentrated.
How did that
Um,
make you? What do you think of your acting when you had to do it that small?
when I had compared to how when I did it big, kasi it was easy. It was easy to access more heightened emotion when you act bigger. But here it's just I felt like I had to be more attentive to the detail. Like I found myself at the same time trying to be aware of the camera but still trying to act like I was a little it's new territory for me. It was new territory, and I felt like I had to become more careful with the words, because in theater you can afford to throw away lines, but I feel like if it's so much, it's more zoomed in, it's you can't really throw away every single line. Like you have to find the intent of the line, or like for example, you have to parang I had to make decisions on the spot,
Mm.
that if this line was like when I had the repetitive words in stage kasi, I had to build and use each word differently. Like I can't just repeat the word as
Mhm.
if it was like Meisner or something. But
Mhm.
here I felt like every time I repeated the word, it hit me harder. It was more like me. It's not. I wasn't so worried about the audience perceiving the emotion. I was more worried about what does this mean to me as an actor. I felt like I had more trying to put it into words. I feel like it was more isolated or constant. I felt like I was in a hamster ball and
Mm.
I was dealing with everything.
Cool. 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 Well.
I guess for me, it's same with Miel, but it's also just same as the previous whispering exercises. It's still somewhat counterintuitive for me.
Yeah.
Like I could really feel myself consciously, like my voice would go up and my emotions would just like I feel the need to go big so as to express the emotion of the scene. But it was really interesting because now I think I'm really starting to become aware of like the magic of the whisper, especially towards the end when I kind of allowed myself to give in more to that choice and just committing to whispering. That's where I kind of sort of realized that it's actually also a really good way to deliver the emotion of the scene. You know, you don't necessarily have to go exag. So yeah, it was really interesting. It was a really good process. And also same as Miel, like it's new territory for me as well. Like I could find myself focusing on so many things because obviously the energy between the two of us is for me on this screen. But since you also mentioned that we have to somewhat throw our energy to a particular part of our screen so as to give off the illusion that we're acting together. I was kind of doing that as well, and also having to pay attention to the text. So yeah, it's a fun discovery process. Yeah.
Mm. Good. I'm glad. I thought I saw you really feel. There was a point where I thought I saw you. I'm talking of Uriel. Really feel the the descent of that thought into the emotion. I think I can't remember when it was, but I thought you were really at the moment of the writing when you were realizing he's going to be banished. I thought you really captured that, and I think it was or you took me in at that moment. I think it was a whispered moment, but I tend to respond better to the whisper. And Miel, I feel you have such wonderful, you read so, not to have, I don't want to say read, but you're able to connect to the viewer really well. We get it. We get what you're doing. We get what you're thinking. We get what you're feeling. You have such a connection to the audience that I think it's just a beautiful gift. And, keep acting. Both of you keep acting. It's just a joy to be part of this and to experience you.
Thank you,
Miss
Miss.
Ana.
I'll stop the recording.
Okay. That's wonderful to hear after 1 year of no work.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
wonderful
will say
feeling
this
to-
while the recording's going on. Don't equate employment, being hired, with your art. Nothing to do with being hired. You're an artist all the time, 24/7 plus plus plus.